Hi, I'm Margaret, and today I'm going to make little butterfly cakes. My mum used to make these butterfly cakes years ago, and they're such a lovely, easy bake. So I thought I'd share it with you. To start with, I'm creaming the butter. The butter we use has to be so soft. Let's add the sugar and give this a really good mix. At this stage, it's good to mix it quite a bit. The creamier it gets, the better. Let's make sure that that sugar is completely incorporated into the butter. Now scraping down the sides so all the mixture gets mixed. And let's give it another little whisk. The next thing to add is vanilla extract. And use the best you can. This adds a great flavour to the finished cake. Scrape down those sides, and in it goes. And once the flavour is in and mixed through, then it's time to add the eggs. And the eggs need mixing in one at a time. Straight into the mixture, and again another good whisk. It needs to be beautifully creamy before the next egg is added. And then another good mix to make it creamy again. Now you might have noticed I'm adding the eggs straight into the mix. Now it's easy to see if there's a bit of shell in there, and the trick I use is to use the eggshell to get it out with. Otherwise you're chasing it around and it's hard to get out. And the final egg, scrape down the sides, and let's give that a really good final whisk to make it as light and creamy as possible. And as soon as that's done, the whisk can go away. Scrape it down. Look how lovely and soft and light that is. Now it's time to add the self-raising flour and an extra teaspoon of baking powder, just to give it an extra lift. And this time I'm folding the flour in very gently so that the mixture remains light and creamy. Now I'm not going to mix this too much. As soon as the flour has disappeared, I'm going to stop. Now this old baking tray I've got used to be my mum's, and as I said before, she used to make a lot of butterfly cakes. We'd often come home and there'd be a few in the cupboard. Now these cake cases are quite large. Normally I'd say a teaspoon to a teaspoon and a half, but in these I'm going to put 2 great big heaped teaspoonfuls. I want the cake cases to fill out beautifully. And as soon as they're ready, straight into the oven. And there they are. Now these need to be cooled down completely, and I'm using a biscuit cutter to mark out the circle. It needs to be quite a big circle, because that way we get a nice set of wings. Strawberry jam is good in the centre, and you can either use whipped cream or buttercream, and I've chosen buttercream today. Make a nice mound there, the circle I took out in half, and if I twist it round, it looks just like a butterfly. A little bit of sieved icing sugar on top, and I like to add a few sprinkles down the middle, just to brighten it up. And there we go. A nice set of butterfly cakes, and so easy. Thanks so much for joining me this week. Take care, and I'll catch you very soon.